welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined with my best friend Megan.
Hello.
And we're going to be filming a tanning routine, which is something I've never ever done before, but we're so excited because we haven't faked tan in ages, and it's like winter's like properly underway now, and I'm
feeling pale.
We're feeling pale. Not that that's a bad thing.
This is for us.
I just feel more confident in myself when I'm a bit more tanned.
Same.
So we decided to film a little tanning routine today. We're going to share with you all of our favourite products. I've asked for a couple of questions in case anyone who doesn't fake tan a lot just fancied like knowing a few bits and pieces about what we use. It's like we're going to just chat through what we're using and stuff, and hopefully it'll help you out. We're going to do like before and after shots and like properly go through the whole thing. So
yeah,
exciting. Right.
So I like to have a bath or a nice hot shower and get all the hair off my body. I just like to shave because I feel like then it applies better to like your legs.
Yeah.
And if you get like hair on your arms that's like dark and a bit like thicker,
yeah,
can maybe get rid of that if that's your choice.
Yeah.
But I like to do that so that it kind of is a smooth application.
Yeah, it helps with the application if you do shave, but obviously if you prefer having like hair, then go for it.
Yeah, I think sometimes the tan can get caught in the hairs if you like have
and
hair.
that can be what makes it like patchy and stuff.
Yeah. So when I shave, I like to use the Femme Fresh 2-in-1 shower and shave cream, and it's more. I think it's more for the lady area, but I use it on my legs as well, just so it's not like razor against skin.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a barrier.
Yeah, that's like probably the best one I've used, but there's like loads of different like shaving creams.
Yeah.
That you can just buy like
moisturising, which is key for tan, because you don't want to be putting it on dry skin because it'll get catched to the dryness.
Yeah, like especially mine, because I've known before, because my skin, I'm really prone to dry skin, and like it can really cling to patches. So
yeah, so shave cream helps
smooth
moisturise the legs and arms. Yeah, so then out of the shower. Oh, actually, we do a bit of exfoliating in the shower.
Yeah, exfoliating in the shower a little bit
elbows and
beforehand.
knees.
Yeah, we've found, haven't we? So, like when we've been fake tanning, like we've probably, how long have we been fake tanning?
I reckon since we were like 16.
Yeah, 16, 17. Not like.
It would just be like if there's a house party, we'd like to put a bit of it.
Yeah, and we'd always like go around each other's house because we like help each other when we do it. Which obviously we won't be able to film the whole thing. Obviously, like back and like areas that you can't really reach is like kind of difficult when you're on your own, and I usually like mess it up when I'm like that. So it's handy to have someone with you if you can. Yeah. If you like have a friend that's also wants to do it, or like sometimes if I'm like at home, I'll get like my mum to do it, or like my boyfriend or something, just to help me out if I can. But you can do it on your own. There are like applicators that you can use that will help you get to the place you can't. But
yeah, so then that exfoliating gets off of the like dead skin, and then you're all smooth.
All smooth.
And then I like to apply a moisturiser, so just any. I use Garnier Ultimate Blends Body Restoring Lotion.
Yeah, I don't know what my Body Shop one is, but I have like this huge Body Shop. It's the Japanese Camellia cream. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's Spas of the World.
Spas of the World collection.
Honestly, amazing, like, isn't it? It smells so good,
it's
and
like
it's the most moisturising
kind of texture.
Yeah, it's like really thick, and it's just like, oh, you can
I like to put a nice thick moisturiser on, and like I did that a couple of hours ago, so it's not fresh on my skin. It's sunk in, so it's not going to make the tan slippy or mix in with the tan or anything. Yeah. So just get out of the bath or shower, put some moisturiser on, and just chill for a bit. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I've got these exfoliators, which I've never used this. We're going to use it today, so I'll let you know if it actually works like at some point. But it's the Clarista Retexturizing Gel, and I've used it on my face. I don't know if it's supposed to be just for face. I think it just says
moisturise skin.
To skin. Yeah, I've never used it on my body, so maybe it'll be good for that too, but I always feel like I can like feel it like working in.
A nice gritty moisturiser.
Yeah. It is a bit expensive. Like I did get this sent to me like a while ago, but there are again like lots of exfoliators. Like just make sure you're not using it too frequently, because it can actually do more damage to your skin than good if you're using it every day, because it's like really abrasive. It can basically damage your skin so that there's like a really sensitive layer, and then it obviously can do more worse than it can good. But if you just exfoliate every time you tan,
just
as long as it's not a daily thing. Yeah. So after you've like exfoliated and then moisturised, leave it a couple of hours so it can all sink in. We get to the tanning stage, which is exciting.
Do you want to talk about mitts?
Yeah, mitts. Right, so first of all, I've got this reusable self-tanning application mitt from Bondi Sands.
Woohoo.
Here we have a double application, like
it's so soft.
It is so soft.
Oh my god, it feels like kind of suede-y.
Yeah. But I don't think we've had one before that's this like soft,
yeah,
have we?
Yeah, if it's thick as well, like it's not going to go through. Because I've had ones in the past where the tan has gone through onto my hands, and I take my hand out of the mitt and I'm like, I've got like dark hands.
I remember like we used to put socks on our hands, didn't we, underneath the mitts, just to like protect our hands from getting all on. Yeah, this is a little bit of a luxurious one. I still think it's under £10, like, so it's not like crazy expensive, and like you could put it on your Christmas list or something.
If you're like a regular tanner, it's defo a good investment.
Yeah, and it will last way longer than just like a £1 one that you'd buy like on the high street. Because you can like the whole point of it is that it's reusable. The double-sided's also handy, I find, because then like if you get like one side dirty and you forgot to clean it, you can just use the other side until you do get that chance.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that it claims to do? And we can obviously give her a review as we're doing it or whatever. Stain-free hands, which will be ideal. This works because this is the first time we've actually used this.
And it's different texture, because I've got this just a cheap one, and this is kind of spongy.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas that's more of a
like an actual material, like, do you know what I mean? Like a.
I can't describe it. It's like suede.
It is suede more than anything, but it is really, really soft.
Once you use your mitt, wash it straight away and just leave it out to dry, so that it doesn't. Because if you leave tan in it, it gets like gross. Yeah. So especially if you invest in something like a more expensive one.
Yeah, I think it's like £7. I want to say £6-7. So it's like gonna last probably a lot longer. So you might. It's probably the same as or better than using like
definitely better.
Yeah.
The amount of those that I've gone through is a joke.
Yeah, because they rip so easily. Whereas this is like proper secure. Yeah, so that's exciting. We've got that to use. The tan that we always use is the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark. This is the self-tanning foam. I know like there are lots of different sorts of tans you can get, but the foams are the best ones we've found, and this is like our absolute favourite. Like whenever we go to tan, this is like the go-to. And we've got ours in the shade Ultra Dark, but they do have light medium like as one shade, and then they have dark, and then obviously this is the darkest shade that we use.
I think if you are wanting a difference, like if you want you to have a before and after, and your after looks like you've been on holiday for 2 weeks.
Yeah, honestly, it's such a dramatic difference. Like I feel so much confident, and like I can't explain like how good it just makes me feel when I've got that tan on. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Just a little comfort blanket.
It is. It's so nice, and it's like amazing to use in the winter if you're like us and want to be a little bit
when you're
darker.
going out and you just want to feel nicer.
Yeah,
and
it complements a lot of our clothes as well, because we go for quite neutrally colours at the minute, don't we?
Yeah.
And it's this time of year. I feel like
nudes and then nice tan.
Yeah.
Limbs.
Yeah. Even like black, like in a black outfit, like dark skin just looks amazing.
We like the ultra dark, and then you put it on. We do 2 layers.
Two layers.
If you're a bit wary, go for one. And then the next time you might think, oh, I could go darker.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you wake up and you're like, wow. And then you just go in the shower and it just rinses off. You watch it all go down the drain.
Yeah.
Come out and you just are glowing.
Yeah. I still sometimes get scared when I wake up. I'm like, this is a disaster. It's
every time.
I think it's every time. Like 9 times out of 10, I'll wake up and be like, oh,
whoa,
I've messed it up big time here. And then I just wash it off, like, and it comes off like a dream. Like, and it's so even.
You don't have to rub. You just let the water kind of run over your skin. Yeah. And it just falls off.
Yeah, I think the reason I love it more than other things that I've used is because you can definitely see the difference from the colour.
Bondi Ultra Dark gives you the difference.
100%, and it's given me the most even tan and long lasting as well. Like it's how many days would you say?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 days before it starts like obviously fading and patchy.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the longest that we've had, and if there's anything else we'll tell you throughout the video, but we're going to apply this on camera, which is so exciting. So exciting. We haven't faked tan in ages. I'm actually so excited, like I can't explain.
Yeah, you're like
2.5. Wait, I should probably read out a cue. You can instruct us, that'll probably help. It already looks so dark. I hope people can see on the camera how dark it looks. Right, so how do you stop it, your fake tan going patchy or scaly on your hands and feet? Love you.
I just was about to say, like, I literally just went over my hands just now, and hands are always a difficult one. Like, just because your hands, you've got your knuckles, on your feet you've got your toes.
Yeah, true.
It's just a bit difficult, but I think as long as they're moisturised, and I usually hold my hand out and I just kind of push the tan up it. Sounds weird. And I don't actually put the tan directly onto my hands or spread it out on there. I just use the tan from my arms and kind of push it down just so
Yeah.
it's not
because you're not
so
putting,
much.
yeah,
Because your hands and feet are only small, like compared to the rest of your body.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need a whole pump of tan. Just
Same.
a little amount, and then you can always build it up if there's not enough on there.
Yeah.
Rather
And
than taking it off.
I was gonna say we always rub like even more on our elbows and knees because they're like the driest parts of your bod.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like the product like sticks to dry patches.
And we're by no means experts.
No.
We're extremely amateur.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to give our best advice on our own experience. I really feel like mine's going patchy because I've got really dry skin, so like mine's like prone to going bad.
I always rub a bit up my neck, and then again, like the hands, not a whole pump for the neck, because that's just because you want. And then when you tan, I like to obviously use a darker foundation or add a bit more bronzer, depending on how dark I've gone, to match up my neck and my face.
Oh, are there any products we'd avoid using for tanning?
I've done like when I was younger, not using a mitt, and I'd use like a glove, like a latex glove instead
or
of a mitt.
hands.
Yeah,
It's always best
always
to
use a mitt. Don't use anything other than a mitt.
And this is the best one ever. Like you need to use the cinnamon it.
Yeah,
It's so soft.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my arm already looks delicious.
Yay.
It already, you can already see a difference. You're like, oh. And then obviously it starts developing. Oh, that was another question. It says what, like how long, where is this? How long do you leave your tan on for?
Overnight.
We leave ours on overnight. I don't know if it says at least 6 hours.
Yeah.
But we
So
usually,
that's the minimum.
Yeah,
ours would be about 8.
Yeah. That's why we always do ours at night, so then we can just like sleep in it and then just wash it off straight away when we wake up.
Yeah, and if you wake up and it's all over your bed sheets, don't worry because it comes out.
Really, yeah,
instantly.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it doesn't stain anything
Yeah.
because obviously otherwise it wouldn't be right to use on your skin. I think that's another good thing about this tan, because other tans I've used, like if there's like a line like I have here, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, like it won't then go away, like whereas this one you can still keep building and
Blendable. Like
yeah,
if you put
blending
it more here, you can blend it all into the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas like I can't remember what one I've used before, but it was honestly the worst. Like honestly, it just wouldn't move, and I was like,
Yeah.
Best method for tanning hands, because I swear that's the hardest bit.
Oh,
right.
that's what I'm literally doing right now.
Yeah, it's really, really difficult. I always find, again, like Megan was saying, don't go heavy with product near your hand area. Just like use the product that you've been using to blend out your arm, and then slowly, like, that's what I've been doing. I've been like gradually getting down to my hands and like
building it up,
slowly blending it in rather than just making like a harsh line.
Yeah, and I'd say make sure to go in between your fingers, because otherwise I've had times before I've had literally a line along the inside of my finger where it's like like tan then pale, and it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
So just go in between your fingers so they're kind of
semi-normal. How to avoid it being streaky.
Exfoliate before. Exfoliate before and just like kind of blend it as much as you can. Just keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. Like don't just do one little bit and just be like, oh that's it, that's good enough. Like you kind of have to commit a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
And then use a streak-free tan. Like a tan that is not cheap. Like a cheap one is just gonna streak, isn't it? Yeah.
So like if you're looking for a streak-free tan that's going to help like people who are new to tanning, it's actually better to go for something like Bondi Sands.
Because we used to go halves on a bottle. Like we would be like, let's go halves on a bottle, then we'll share it. Like do that with your friend. Like
because we know sometimes like especially if you're young and you're just getting into it, like you might not even have any sort of income, not even a part-time job.
Or if you're a student, like it
is a lot. It can be a lot of money, like when you're trying to justify it.
Yeah, so like we used to be like, okay, let's go halves on a bottle, that halves the price, and the bottles are big enough. Yeah, because whenever we tan, we do it together, so we wouldn't be like, I wouldn't use 80% of the bottle when you're only using 20%. Do you know what I mean? Like we'll be constantly using the exact same amount as each other. Something like that, just very, very dark. I'm looking very, very dark. Like compared to this is layer 2 over here. This is layer 1. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. We've got like obviously the light on, so that's going to wash us out. It's going to wash us out more than we actually are, but we'll try and get like in the morning when there's natural light, you'll be able to see the difference. Yeah, if we go in the bathroom or something where it's all white walls, you should be able to see us quite well. Yeah, I'm not going to say this is going to turn out perfectly either. Like, do you know what I mean? Like this is
a normal tan. Like my hands are probably still gonna mess up. Yeah, little girls.
Trying to have some fun.
Okay, good.
No, it actually looks really good on your hands. Like it's like matte.
Best tan you've ever used. We've already said that. Bondi Sands.
I love the name as well. It's really good.
Yeah. And although it's Australian, you can buy it in the UK like really easily. There's no like customs or anything. Like you can just get it in Tesco, Sainsbury's, like your local supermarket, or like the drugstores like Boots and Superdrug in the UK if you are from here, or Ireland. I'm sure it's the exact same.
And Superdrug have a student discount.
Yeah. So you'd be getting like 10%, possibly 20% at times off the tan, which is a bonus.
Yeah.
We usually get ours from Superdrug, don't we?
Yeah.
Tips for someone wanting to use fake tan for the first time. I'd say start not light,
we used to
but
go light. Like we didn't go straight in with ultra dark. Like we would go.
Then even if you do mess up, even if you do mess up, then it can be covered and it's not so drastic. Like whereas we could easily mess up now, and it's gonna make a massive difference because it's so dark. I already feel like it's developing.
Yeah.
Oh, bedtime. That's something else I just saw someone. That's the last comment that I saw that was different to the others. How do you go about sleeping and like avoiding like ruining your sheets? Like say you've just made a nice fresh bed, or your mum's made you a nice fresh bed, and you don't want to ruin it. Literally just find some old clothes. Like that's what I always do. Old clothes or like, really baggy clothing that is not going to stick to you.
Yeah. Or put a towel on your bed.
Towel, that's what I was going to say, a towel on your bed, that's what I usually do. If I'm tanning like elsewhere, like in a if I'm in a hotel room or
an Airbnb I was in, I was like, put a towel down.
Just put a towel. And that's absolutely fine. And like we said, it will wash straight out anyway. Yeah. Like even if it's on your clothing or
bedding.
In your bed, on your bedding, yeah. Right, so we're going to move on to our laser. Now we're doing it on my nicest bedding that I literally don't care if it gets on my bedding because I know it's going to come out.
Yeah.
That like proves it. Right, so we're just going to do the rest of our bodies off camera because we feel like it would be inappropriate to do so. And we'll get back to you when we've completed the whole body, and we'll do like a little overview just so you can see what it looks like. Right, so me and Megan have just applied like the fake tan everywhere. Might look a bit dodgy on camera, but I promise you it'll look really good in the morning. So we'll see you once we've woken up and had a shower. I might show us what we look like when we wake up because you'll see how crazily developed we are. But after that, then we'll show you like the final results of the tan. I'm so excited for you to see. Right, so we've just woken up and this is the current situation. You actually can't, it doesn't look that bad on the camera at the minute, look. I think it's mainly our hands that are really dark. Gosh, they're quite dark. Actually, you can see our legs now. They look pretty dark in there. We're just about to wash this off. Right, let's go. Right, so this is what the tan looks like after it's been washed off. It looks amazing. Like I'm literally so happy with the result. Like I felt so much more confident since I've had the tan on. Absolutely crazy. It's 100% the best tan I've ever used. It's all come out really even. Honestly, on my legs, everything's so even. There's no, even if it looks patchy when you've like applied it, or it looks really heavy and dark when you wake up, honestly it just washes off like a dream. Yeah, I really hope you can see the difference. I'll try and put like clips next to each other. I'm so impressed, and I literally cannot believe the results you get from Bondi compared to all of the other fake tans I've ever used. So if you want to go check Bondi out, I will leave the links down there below, and I will see if I can get a discount code or find a discount code so you can try and get it a little bit cheaper. I'd highly recommend though if you're looking for a good quality tan that will not let you down. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. I really enjoyed filming it with Megan. It's something a bit different and something that I've wanted to do for a while, and something that has been requested a lot on my vlog channel. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye.